Everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about altcoin season. What can we expect next? What's happening with the altcoin market? As well as we're going to cover a couple of AI agent tokens. Yesterday we talked about the AI agent launch pads. We covered 5 of the tokens that were launch pads. We're going to actually talk about a couple of tokens that have been launched on these launch pads, as well as a bunch of other stuff. But before, of course, we jump into all of that in the charts, you know what I'm going to say next. If you're a regular watcher, smash that like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel, as well as appreciate all the kind words that you leave in the comment section. You take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. Thank you so much for that. And of course, if you've asked questions in the comments section, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. And if you'd like more immediate and direct engagement with me, you can find me in the Stocks with Josh Discord. How can you get signed up for that? I'm so glad you asked. If you just click below the description here, you might need to click the more button. It will pop open to the description, and there the links are there at the top for the Discord. And I am in the crypto channel there with some of the most amazing people on the planet. There's also a stocks channel and a bunch of other stuff there as well, including a meme coin channel, aka the Party Zone, as well as my own Crowned Traders channel in there, where I share education, insights, resources, some of my trade setups, and of course entertainment, because this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And so as well, under the Discord, there's a bunch of other links below, in the description under the Discord links, including my X link. Make sure you're following me there. I am CryptoCoins365. There you can follow me. I post there as well. And also we're doing giveaways. We did giveaways in December. We're doing giveaways in January. And if you would like an opportunity, I can't give to everybody, but we do randomly select some people to receive giveaways. You'll need to be following me. That's how I'm going to find you, of course. Otherwise, how can I find you? By following me on X, also subscribing to my YouTube channel, and making sure you have a Sui wallet. That's how we get you the tokens. They're all on the Sui ecosystem there, and we'll send you the tokens that way. So make sure that you are there and following and engage there, and that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Now, of course, we're jumping into alt season here, and there are a couple of plays that I gave, and they were here, the Virtual AI Fund, Sui AI, Griffane, and VVA. They're all launch pads that I shared, and those are what I'm most bullish about, because I do feel in the AI agent sector, it's becoming a little bit like the meme sector. A lot of bad actors are coming across, rug pulls, honeypots, and a lot of people saying, oh, this is AI agent, but it really doesn't do anything. It's just a copy paste. And so people are trying to, oh, yeah, it's got utility and looks great, and then you buy in and it just doesn't really work out. So I do feel the picks and shovels part of the AI agent sector is going to be the most profitable and safest bets there. And I've gone with virtual as my number one. I think that's the biggest player there. And then I am going to share a token which I feel is my biggest play for the AI agent token. And I think if I was only to have one token from this list, if I was to choose one AI agent launchpad, it's going to be virtual. And if I was to choose one AI agent, it's a little tough, but I'm going to put one at the top of the list here and show you what that will be in just a moment. But let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance here. And we have seen a little bit of a reversal, and this is unfortunately a higher low here. We still are in a downtrend from a lower high. We are seeing lower highs, and we are below the 50-day moving average, and we really do need to remain below that, because we're not seeing much of an altcoin season yet. And typically January is a bit more of a transition month. It's where people are making sure they've got their final positions in place. They've got their final buys in for certain altcoins. They're rotating maybe out of some altcoins that haven't been as productive and rolling them into ones that have been more productive. And I do get asked, well, my altcoin's not doing so well. It's down a fair bit. And really the options are that you either buy down the average more by buying a little bit more at lower and bring down the average price. But a lot of people don't want to do that. It's like, I put enough into this. I don't want to put any more in case it just keeps going lower. Fair enough. The other option is just to wait it out and be patient for it to come back to the entry price. And you would think most altcoins from here at least are going to do a 3 to 5x. Some may not, but if it's a quality project with a quality team, usually you'll find there will be some upside in just being patient or just rolling it into another project that you feel is going to be stronger and go a little bit better and move a little bit quicker to make those gains back. Of course, you can do a little bit of all of that. You can average down a little bit. You can scale out a little bit and sell into another position and also wait until it comes back. You don't have to do just one of the three. You can actually do a combination of all of the three there. And sometimes on occasions, that's what I have done. But I have found my play to be to find those stronger altcoins, stronger projects, and the coins that have not been performing, rolling into those stronger ones has been the best play. And of course, it means that there's less coins for me to manage as well. And so this could be the last opportunity to do that for some of these tokens that are here that you have that are trading or are trading, and to think about what could be the biggest movers. And what has been the biggest move? People ask me about different L1s, maybe Avalanche and Near, and I don't own those. And I don't own those because from here, I have to ask myself the question, do I think they're going to outperform Sui? If the answer is no, why would I have money in those other projects? I'm already in Botins Tau and Solana to complete my kind of L1 portfolio. So I want to be in the fastest moving car. I know Sui's gone up from 50 cents all the way up to $5. It's done about a 850% gain since I shared about that token on this channel. So I'm more likely to roll more into Sui on any pullbacks and dips. I still do believe it can get to $25 in 2025. And so Bitcoin dominance here, we are needing to see this reject here. And we don't want to see it come back to the 200 EMA, hold as support, and then push through and create a higher high here. That's not what we want to see. So we have seen this happen here. We see that there's the low, a higher low here. We are seeing lower highs. And so we are seeing a little bit of a triangle formation. We could almost draw a little bit of a triangle formation there. I probably will add that at the end of the show, and to see a breakout to the upside or the downside. Of course, if it breaks to the upside, we're going to see alts pull back a lot more before they take off. And that could give a final opportunity before this February to April kind of parabolic phase that has typically happened in the bull run. And of course, we can't discount that Bitcoin isn't going to have another run at some point and could really suck the money from alts. And I will say this, that the market is oversaturated. There's too many altcoins on the market, and there is just not enough liquidity for all of them to be as successful, and picking the correct altcoins is absolutely key. And so let's talk about one of the other altcoin, the two altcoin plays from the AI agent sector that I'm looking at the moment. And one of those is AI 16Z, and this has been on a parabolic run. And so entries for this, I have this on my cheat sheet, by the way, so you can find all the tokens on my cheat sheet that I'm day trading, some my hodl position, a whole bunch of other resources. Make sure you'll find that in the Discord. I have my cheat sheet, as well as you can find it on one of my older videos from back in November. If you check the description, you can find the cheat sheet there, and you just save it. I would create your own cheat sheet. Create your own cheat sheet, and you can put my cheat sheet link in there as one of your resources, and that should have all your entries, your average price, the profits you've taken, coins that you're watching, other resources that you want to access on a regular basis. I think everybody should have their own cheat sheet. I'm sharing mine with you. Hopefully that's a good resource that you can enjoy for education and entertainment. Of course, even got airdrop section in there, legacy tokens, whole bunch of other stuff there. If you haven't seen my cheat sheet, I'll give you a quick peek at, there it is. You can see the daily trade setups there that I have with entries and take profit, support, resistance. I have a bunch of resources. I have some free educational videos there, series. I've got exchanges that if you want to get off Coinbase and start trading on some of these exchanges. I even have a stocks section, an airdrop section, legacy. I have my hodl section, and there's about 12 tabs that you can go into there and check that out. So make sure that you are saving a copy, you can save the link up the top right here. You can just copy and paste it into your own cheat sheet. You can also save it as a favorite on your browser where you can access it anytime. It is a live document, so you always have the latest version. So if we look at AI 16, the area that I would be looking at adding here is around this $1, and it's sitting at about $2.09 right now. It did drop down, and I did pick up some at around that $1.78 level, but I would be looking at dollar cost averaging here somewhere between this $1.65 through to $1.96. I did split up my buys here and added, and I had a final buy down here at about $1.41. So I split up into about 4 buys. I believe 2 of those buys can have been hit. There's one more there and another one there if we do come down into this area here, which is a possibility. We could retrace this entire move, and this could be a great place to pick that up. So if I was going to be in one launch pad and one token, it would probably be virtual, and it would probably be this token here, the AI16Z. This is an investing fund, token AI fund there as well. One of the other ones that I really like a lot is the AIXBT. This is doing a lot of the social media engagement. I actually gave this one at around 27 cents in the Discord. Okay, you can see this over here. AIXBT at 27 to 28 cents in the Discord. That went off like a rocket ship and did over 100%. So I'm giving some of these before they take off, before they go parabolic, before everybody else notices them. So if you had bought virtual when I gave this on the 17th of December at $2.61 and AIXBT, these are the 2 plays there that you could be in and that you could be way up on right now. Okay, so those are a couple of plays. So if we look at AIXBT, what are some of the areas here? Let's identify that if you miss these plays, well, of course, there's that 49-cent area there that has been pretty good. This could end up being a bit of a bull flag here, by the way. And then if we were to see any further drops to the downside, I do like back here at the 36-cent region, because if we do lose this area, it could be quite a drop down there. There is not a lot of support in there. So I would be hesitant to put any bids at 45 cents or 42 cents. I would be more looking there that if we were to lose this could be an area to stop out actually. You know, if we were to lose this 49-cent region, come back, retest, reject as resistance, that could be a good place just to get out of Dodge and get out of that trade. And we could see this retrace all the way back to this nice area here. And if we do see Bitcoin dominance continue to spike and Bitcoin begin to surge into January, then we could see the alts begin to bleed out. A lot of people are, oh, it's altcoin season. Yeah, but we could see some further downside as we see Bitcoin dominance begin to shoot up more. That means more money is flowing into Bitcoin, money is flowing out of altcoins, or less money is flowing into the altcoin market there. And so if we look at that there, then the other levels that I would look at here obviously would be at that 31-cent region, or maybe 32. So I would have my bids probably at 37 cents, probably 32 cents there, and then back at where I gave the original entry on the button, which was about that 27-cent region. So this area here is my area of interest. And for some people, a little just-in-case bag buy there is not a bad idea. What's a just-in-case bag buy? Just in case this creates a bull flag and takes off to the moon and doesn't come back, that you have some kind of small position there, okay? And just in case it drops heavy and you bought here, that you don't buy too much, because now it's capitulated down and you didn't manage, or you didn't set a stop loss, or didn't manage to get out of the trade, or you didn't care to because you bought such a small amount there and you have the bigger buys down there. That's what a just-in-case bag buy is. And the just-in-case bag buy has been one of my winning strategies in the last bull run and this bull run, because I think, oh, it's too high, I missed it, I didn't see in the Discord, I wasn't a member of the Discord at the time, I didn't get the trade, I wasn't set up on the exchange, I've missed it. But you're thinking, oh, I don't want to buy here. What if it drops? Well, then just buy some small bag there. Maybe split up your buy into 4 buys, have one buy here, another buy here, another buy here, another buy here, down at 27 cents, and you split it up. If you put 400 in, you put 100 there, 100, 100, 100. That's the way that you can play it on a just in case bag buy. All right. And then we'll touch again on the one that I talked about, Luna AI. So this is the third one here. And this is more in the value zone right now. So, we've got two coins that have kind of really pumped there, and they would be just in case bag buys, because that would be the same there with the AI 16Z. That's more of a just in case bag buy if you were to pick up. Otherwise, you'd want to wait to see if there's a bit of a pullback there, particularly if Bitcoin dominance begins to surge. But the Luna one that I shared yesterday, I did manage to pick up some there around this 10-cent region. Now, we could see a further drop down here. As you can see, there are some lower levels down here around that 9-cent region there, around that 8.8 cents, maybe 8.9 cents could be an area. Let's put a little bit of a line there. The Luna AI, not to be confused with Terra Luna, by the way, but that could be an area there of support. Maybe it won't come down to hit it. And again, there is a level there at 0.96 as well. We'll tag that as well, because that tends to have been an area where we've seen it come down to and kind of hold a little bit there on that. So Luna AI, that could be one. Now, where are these being bought? You've got to go to CoinGecko to look up the different markets and contract address. Depends what country or what region you're in. I've been able to pick up all of these on Mexi. There is a link below for Mexi. Obviously, you have to use a VPN with that, and you'd have to identify as being in a different country than the USA. Maybe you identify as being in Australia or New Zealand or a different country that's pro-crypto friendly. We are waiting for that new administration to come in and hopefully ease some of these heavy, tight regulations that has been on the US market. But you can sign up. The VPN costs a couple of bucks a month. I think it's a good idea anyway for security. It does help you be more anonymous. Otherwise, your identity and your IP address are exposed. So having a VPN can be a great idea anyway. You can get signed up below in the description and on my cheat sheet as well. And then when you sign up for Mexi, you don't do the KYC part. All you have to give is your email address and your name. That's it. And then you can transfer some funds from like a Coinbase or a crypto.com or another exchange that you use, and you transfer it over to Mexi to use. If you see the very first video that I ever posted on YouTube called Getting Started, that will actually help you step through it. And it's also just for your convenience, so you don't have to go back through all those videos to the very first one. You can find that on my cheat sheet under the education section. In fact, everything that you need to know that I can teach you for this bull run market success is found in the education tab of the cheat sheet and the resources section, as well as all the support and resistance and the daily trades. Now, you can find these trades that I just gave you under the daily trade section here of the cheat sheet there. And we're going to scroll down to those, and you can see, whoops, we went down a little bit far. So you can see the plays that I gave yesterday, as well as these new plays, the AI 16 play, the Luna play, and the AIXBT play. And so if you want to learn how to use this cheat sheet, because it's not just buy orange, sell green. Some of these green levels you can actually buy because it's resistance flipped as support. Read the instructions at the top. Watch the tutorial that will help you learn how to use the daily trade section on the cheat sheet. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And as always, until the next episode, happy trading.